Bunge power.
Power.
Bunge power.
Power.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
As we don a new year to the Bunge members, there's a concern that has been raised by Bunge members and the entire fraternity of those who are concerned. Members of Bungela Manahinchi, drawn from across the country today, formally announced the initiation and adoption of impeachment proceedings against President Oyubi, Lawrence, and the entire national Bungela Manahinchi government. This decision follows extensive consultation among members of the People's Assembly, Bunge veterans and youth representatives, and is firmly anchored in the Constitution of 2010, the Bungela Manahinchi Constitution, and the long-standing tradition of historic social justice movement, as it is known. Bungela Manahinchi remains a people-driven, non-partisan platform established to defend the dignity, rights, and socio-economic interests of ordinary citizens. It is not an institution for personal advancement, exclusion, or unaccountable leadership. These are the reasons why these concerns have been raised. Rationale for the impeachment. The People's Assembly expressed grave concern over sustained failure of collective leadership at the national level, characterized by erosion of trust, exclusion of grassroots members, the departure from the founding values of Bungela Manahinchi. A central issue informing this decision is the failure by the national leadership to honor memorandum of understanding entered into with Bunge members and the youth of Kenya. The MOU committed the leadership to youth job creations, economic empowerment, skills development, civic awareness, community security, and meaningful participation of members in governance. And these undertakings were not implemented. Number two, the unfulfilled manifesto obligations. The leadership further presented a manifesto promising the entire Bunge development programs, crime reduction through economic inclusion, and structured grassroots empowerment. The failure to translate this commitment into action has contributed to growth frustration and disillusionment among young people. Number three is governance and ethical concerns. Members also raised serious concerns relating to gross misconduct, abuse of office, and corruption, emphasizing that leadership within Bungela Manahinchi must remain accountable, transparent, and subordinate to the will of the people. Orderly advisory period. The Assembly clarifies that no interim leadership has been proposed or appointed. Following the impeachment, Bungela Manahinchi shall operate under an advisory framework for a period not exceeding 14 days. This advisory period is strictly for stabilization and consultation, as directed by the member who formally represented the options before the Assembly as the new year begins. Call for unity. The People's Assembly calls upon all members and stakeholders to remain calm, united, and committed to the renewal of Bungela Manahinchi. This process is peaceful, democratic, and corrective in nature, because what we need is a transformative Bunge as we are heading to the 2027 national election of this land. Because one of the pillars of our nation are Bungela Manahinchi members. When you look at Jacaranda, they took an affirmative action after the leadership decided to squander some funds which were sent from the national government to them. And if Jacaranda can do it, what stops the national Bungela Manahinchi from restructuring its leadership? None. I hereby proceed by presenting this to the Deputy Speaker, His Excellency Honorable Akula Akula. Thank you.